In the floor, I'm finally feeling like I'm back. Now let's get money. The voice in my head sound like Vince Scully. 7 bean salad, someone say I'm rolling lucky. Life is a ta-da.
What's up, 2K community? This is the 2K MC, and today's a big day because I have your State Farm assists of the month. You submitted the plays, but now it's time to pick the best. Let's start with King Akinu in the playground. First, drops the defender with the wicked crossover. Then, gets the nutmeg assist for the win. Talk about confidence in the clutch. Staying in the playground, we have the amazing SC. Throws the no-look lob over his shoulder and converts for the two-hand slam. Pushes their lead to 20. Whatever happened to playing defense?
.2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA. It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hi, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Tonight, it'll be the Boston Celtics squaring off against the Milwaukee Bucks here at Fiserv Forum. Well, for the Bucks, they managed to close out the second round in 6 games and now are bracing themselves for another tough battle here in the conference finals. And here we are, the conference finals. So close to that grand stage, Shaq. What's the atmosphere back in the locker rooms right now?
Well, this is what they're working all year to get to, but the job is not finished. You still have to win 4 more games to win.
And your focus has to be on game 1. Don't let yourself get caught up in this enormity of the moment. Just realize that there are a lot of people in the world who aren't even watching this game, and you have to be calm and cool and cool.
There's a lot of people not watching us right now?
Yeah. Just how many people that are watching?
Have you lost your mind?
Right now. There's more people not watching than watching. That's how you should
think the same way.
Me neither. I think there are more people watching than not watching.
Then you're going to get all upset and all anxious then.
Yeah.
And the Celtics looking dapper, getting off the bus earlier. You've got to look your best coming into an opponent's building. And the game arrival sponsored by Express. Dress like a pro. That's a look at our setting tonight. The picturesque city of Milwaukee, Wisconsin. 2 Western teams have run the gauntlet. Only one can emerge victorious to claim a spot in the finals. Game 1 of the Western Conference Finals begins in a moment. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and 2 Hall of Famers. Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. Allen out there with Hardaway. Then there's Dominique Wilkins. Then it's Kareem, and it's McHale in at the 4. And for the Bucks, they've got Jason Kidd. Irving is out there with Oakley. Then it's Iverson, and it's Lambeer. And at the 5, patrolling the paint. Celtics off the tip. And what a moment for these teams as this important game 1 of the Western Conference Finals is getting going here. And Wilkins gets it to go on the assist from Hardaway.
Boy, he is quick off his feet and really stronger than he looks. Wilkins can burn you in that painted area.
Teardrop shot. Abdul-Jabbar with the block. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. Still, Bucks is home. Iverson against Allen. Tries again. Rebound, Wilkins. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And you know this, Greg. He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
And it's sent back by McHale. They recover it. Kidd. Here we go.
And beyond the obvious physical skills, he just has a great understanding for the game. Times his moves perfectly to get that shot. Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, Greg, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now here's Iverson. Bucket is good.
How he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Hardaway with the bounce pass. Here's Wilkins. That one, no good. Great D that time from Irving. Pass to Kidd. Puts one up from 19. Milwaukee getting another chance here. And Beer's shot is off. The Celtics have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Here's Hardaway. And the layup's good off the glass.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off. Just sensational stuff.
Here's Lambeer. No good that time. And it's Boston the other way. Here's Wilkins. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Wilkins has got 6.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. Here's Irving. Iverson outside. From 12 feet out. That one dropped for his second bucket. Again, 2 for 4.
And that's what you like to see right there. A solid move to give himself some room and take it inside.
Hardaway dishes to McHale. Here is Abdul-Jabbar. Inside Hardaway. 6 on the shot clock. Here's McHale. Lays it up off the glass.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Hardaway against Kidd. Outside Oakley. Irving against Wilkins. Irving's shot is good.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Hardaway passes to McHale. On to Hardaway. And it's good off the back rim and in.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
And I think, obviously, we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
For 3, Kidd. A rebound by the Celtics. Allen surveying the D. Over Lambeer. Allen's shot is off.
And his defense so valuable. Not many can bother that shot at the rim.
Boy, you see the effort. You see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down.
And guys, it's crazy. He really was a late bloomer. You know, Irving didn't have the big-time amateur career you hear about with some stars. But, boy, he's more than made up for it.
Free throw, good, Irving. And so Irving nails both of them. Here's Hardaway. He kicks it to McHale. Lambeer against Abdul-Jabbar. And there's the pass to Hardaway. Passes to McHale. And drops, and it comes off the assist from Hardaway. McHale's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Outside Irving. And the rejection by Abdul-Jabbar. Allen against Iverson. McHale outside. Outside Wilkins. A floater. Some solid defense there from Irving. Bucks trail by 8. Sinks that one from the post. Irving's got 6.
I love the advantage he has from a speed standpoint. He does a great job of creating separation for that shot.
McHale can't get it to go. And it's Irving with the ball for the Bucks. Back to Kidd. Bucks passing it around. Here's Iverson. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He's got 6.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
And now, the first timeout called here for Boston. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Celtics leading by 4. Rondo with it. From 18 feet away. Here's Abdul-Jabbar, and he makes the 8-footer.
And just look at the grace, the agility, versatility that Jabbar brings to the center position. Can beat you in so many ways.
Now here's Levine. Pass to Van Horn. Jefferson against Rose. Fires the 3. Jefferson's shot is off.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
Bucks trail by 6. Here's Levine. Rebound by Rose. Here's Rondo. It's good. This time the assist from Rose.
And how about the concentration there by Rondo? Always got the antenna up when he's near the basket.
Levine finds Love. Ball with the bounce pass. Here's Jefferson. Love trying to break loose. Rose with some nice D.
And you know, you can't impact a shot that close any better than he did on that possession.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
Here is Wall after Rajon Rondo's bucket. Levine feeling it out of it. Wall against Rondo. Wall kicks to Love. And the shot is good.
Well, that's just strength by Kevin Love to take the contact, not be bothered enough to lose concentration.
Rondo dishes to Johnson. Abdul-Jabbar passes to Rondo. Over Van Horn. And Rajon Rondo, the basket on the assist by Abdul-Jabbar. And it's 6 points for Rajon Rondo. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
It's Wall with the drive, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Yeah, there's just such a grittiness, such a toughness to John Wall. Nice finish through contact.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
And sometimes from the outside, not always clear what led a coach to call for a timeout.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
.31 left in the first. Here's cycling. Shot clock at 6. Jefferson against Rose. Gets rebounded by Richard Jefferson.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have the confidence. You have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
The Bucks shooting their third free throw shot of the game. Celtics leading by 5. Rondo looking around. 7-foot shot. And that's off the glass and in.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Levine passes to Wall. Here's Levine. And it's Wall at the elbow. Jefferson with the 3. And that comes off the assist by John Wall.
I'll tell you, if you leave a guy open, John Wall is going to put it on time and on target. Sometimes the defense is not going to look good as a result.
Now here's Rondo. He's got 6. Here's Johnson. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. Inside. Wall, good. And now just a 2-point Boston lead.
Nice little run here to shrink that deficit, but can they get over the hump?
Yeah, it feels like they've ramped up their intensity. They have forced good things to happen. Now they're back in it. Boy, when he's this deep, it's going to be tough to stop him, especially with a smaller defender.
The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Boston on top. They're up by 4. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. Ready to get back into the action here in game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. And the Celtics guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
On the court for the Celtics, got Rose, also Johnson out there. And it's Cycli in at the center, locking down the middle. Now here's Levine. He's been quiet so far, still no points in the game. Love trying to break loose. A nice shot by Van Horn.
You have to appreciate the doggedness and intensity on the glass. Wow.
Rondo passes to Cycli. Back to Rondo. Pass to Houston. That's the 3 fly. That shot, no good. Now the Bucks take it the other way. Here's Van Horn. He dishes it to Levine. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Wall, no luck.
And smothered him on that mid-range attempt.
Well, he sees the play developing, takes care of his responsibility. Just terrific job defensively. That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Here's Levine after the basket by Boston. Jefferson passing to Wall. Here's Van Horn. He's covered by Rondo. That's it, and the Celtic lead is cut back down to 2 points on the basket from Van Horn.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Here's Houston. Johnson outside. Just 5 on the clock. Lets it go. Great tee that time from Love. The Bucks have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Rondo with the steal. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Rondo with the ball.
though, just knows how to wheel and deal, has that exceptional feel for when one of his guys is open.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. Iverson against Allen. Here's Oakley. No good there. So the Celtics will take it the other way. Here's Wilkins. If it counts. Now it's a 6-point Boston lead. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Irving looking over the floor. Here's the floater. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. A free throw off from Irving. Celtics leading by 4. Outside Hardaway. Kicks it to Allen. Hardaway passes to Wilkins. 6 on the shot clock. Elbow shot. Rebound Milwaukee. Well, it's definitely within striking distance now.
Yeah, but they've got to make each possession count on both sides of the floor.
Iverson passes to Irving. It's stolen by Wilkins. And a fast break now for the Celtics. And here they go. And he comes up with the deuce. Shikely's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
The pass to Iverson. A three-pointer, no good.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looks good from here.
It's Wilkins with the drive, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And you look at Wilkins, everybody talks about the spectacular athleticism, but in some ways, I think he's just underrated as a basketball player. He just does so many things well for his team.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line. Bucks trail by 7. Here's Kidd. Excellent D there from Wilkins. To the paint. Here's Allen. And then Allen slams it in.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. The drive by Iverson. Shot from 12. And the Bucks miss again. Celtics leading by 9. Allen outside. Hardaway passes to McHale. Here's Shikely. He's got 8. Hardaway from outside. Buries it from three-point range. Hardaway has got the lead up to 12 now for the Celtics. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Iverson, no luck. Celtics on offense. They're on a 14-4 run. Wilkins. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Wilkins has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Timeout called, the Bucks.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
The Celtics making a switch here. Abdul-Jabbar is checked in. And so it's Milwaukee now. It's a 14-point game. Iverson passes to Lambeer. Back to Iverson. Passes it to Kidd. He kicks to Lambeer. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. Here's Iverson. It's in the bucket for his 4th field goal. Shooting at a 4 of 9 clip.
And Iverson, no problem scoring over the contested arms of the defense. His focus, just insane.
Now here is Hardaway. 7 points in the game. They get a hand on it. Taken away by Kidd. Lots of room. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Boston leading by 10. Hardaway passes to Wilkins. And here against Abdul-Jabbar. Now here's Wilkins. Not a lot of room. That drops and it comes off the assist from Hardaway. Hardaway has got 3 assists now in this one. Kidd dishes to Iverson. Now Kidd. It's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar with the rebound. Abdul-Jabbar's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Wilkins. Great D that time from Irving. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Bucks. Down by 12. Buries it down low. Irving's got 4 this quarter.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Allen outside. He feeds it to Abdul-Jabbar. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Abdul-Jabbar's got his 2nd basket.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty play. And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another beforehand.
The Bucks making a switch here. Love's checked in. Rajon Rondo is checked in for the Celtics. Kidd against Rondo. From about 16, that's in, and the Celtic lead is cut down to just 10 points with the bucket from Kidd.
And he should thank the team for those 2 points. Nobody paid much attention to him on that.
McHale passes to Abdul-Jabbar. Pass to Rondo. McHale with it. 6 to shoot. Free-throw line jump shot. And Wilkins puts it in. Wilkins has got 15 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Irving, and Irving throws it down.
And you love the quick ups, but then how about that explosiveness on the finish? Irving, man, he just has an incredible gift.
Now here's Allen. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Free throw, good, Allen. Bucks trail by 13. taking his time here. Banked in off the glass. 6 points for him.
Yeah, it's hard to keep up with him. John Wall just a blur with that first step. Beep, beep.
Outside Rondo. Over in the corner, Allen. Johnson outside. This ball movement by Boston. Shot clock at 5. Here's Rondo. Looks good. Is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
With the floater. Heads in, and the Celtic lead is cut to just 11 points, and the basket from Kevin Love.
Well, you like to see Kevin Love operate from there. Yes, he can shoot the 3, but he's also a dangerous interior scorer.
Jefferson against Rondo. Over in the corner, Allen. And again, Boston with the triple.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
And Greg, you know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Levine for 3. A rebound by the Celtics. Abdul-Jabbar's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Houston, and it's Boston with another.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Love with the bucket.
Boy, beautiful vision from one of the most athletic guards in the league. John Wall doing work.
23 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Rondo against Wall. And here's Rondo. 8 points for him. Here's Johnson. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. And the Celtics lead by 16. It's Jefferson outside. That's good. And so Wall with the assist. Wall's got his 5th assist in this one. And the first half is now in the books. Celtics lead by 13. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Coach, you're in a good position here at the break.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Halfway home, tonight's Western Conference Finals battle. Ernie Johnson, Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. We've had a great view of all of the action tonight. Taking a look at the Celtics, boy, have they ever started this series off on the right foot. They've thrown down the gauntlet here in Game 1 with their intensity and effectiveness on both ends of the floor. Now, they've got a little bit of an intimidation factor going into the second half. Taking a look at the Celtics, Shaq, what do you think?
Well, Kenny should appreciate this. I love the ball movement. They were in sync as a unit, and their assist numbers were impressive. Anytime you get 5 players working together like that instead of one guy doing it alone, it's always going to be a boost. That's the primary reason they're in control of the game.
And over to Kenny, your thoughts on the Bucks?
Well, they're giving up too many high percentage looks, Ernie. They're not closing down the lane. They're not going hard on the perimeter. That will get an L in any game.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter is set to begin in just a few.
We're back at the Western Conference Final. Happy to have you with us here on 2K Sports. We're seeing a tremendous game so far from Dominique Wilkins.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half. Got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. Lane Beer is out there with Oakland. Then it's Iverson. Then it's Jason Kidd. And it's Irving at the small forward. Here's McCabe after the made shot from Allen Iverson. Nobody near Allen. That three off the mark. In the corner, Irving with it. Over Allen. That one's in there. The Boston lead is cut down now to just 9 in the bucket from Julius Irving.
And you can see Kidd's ability to pass truly is a gift. When one of his teammates is open, he is quick to get them the ball in rhythm. Not an easy finish right there, but a beautiful move to give himself just enough space to get in close and knock it down.
The three. Rebound, Boston. Abdul-Jabbar's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Hardaway, and he banks in the layup. Hardaway's got 9 points.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Greg, to me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long. I'll tell you, individually, he is doing all he can. Right now, somebody's got to step in and support this guy.
It's Wilkins on the wing. And it's sent back by Irving.
And not many guys Irving's size are this good at blocking shots. Takes incredible timing and athleticism.
Now here's Iverson. 12 points for him. Hardaway with the steal. Allen inside. He's covered by Irving. Allen, that's good.
And how about Allen? Able to control his body on these physical finishes. Terrific at keeping the balance as he's getting bumped by the defense.
They get the rebound. Lambeer. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
You simply must put a body on this guy. You know he's going to try to get to that glass.
Abdul-Jabbar kicks to Wilkins. 5 on the clock. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
For Boston, they have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this game. Free throw good from Wilkins. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's Kidd. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the way up. Kidd's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And Kidd using that size well inside. Fantastic with the read of the D there and exploiting the weakness.
Now here's Rose. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring hit from him. Outside Hardaway. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Kidd. And Hardaway gets it to go. And the Celtics lead by 14.
And look at how quick he was to fight on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
But against McHale, here's Irving. And a great assist by Kidd as that one goes in. Kidd's got his 3rd assist on the night. Celtics leading by 12. Wilkins passes to Rose. Wilkins against Irving. Now here's Wilkins. Tight defense on him. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play. This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in the game. Wilkins, no good on the free throw. Bucks have gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip. Puts one up. Kidd, no good.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
Wilkins' shot is off. Bucks trail by 14. Here's Irving. Yep, that one goes. Irving's got 6 here in this quarter.
And I'll tell you what, few forwards have ever had that lightning first step of Dr. J. He just takes away the angles of the defense.
McHale kicks to Rose. McHale dishes to Hardaway. Pass to Cycling. It's good. Cycling's got 10 points.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back under it.
Some changes. Love check in for Oakland. And John Wall subbed in for Jason Kidd. On defense, Boston. Wall passes to Irving. Iverson with the ball. Bucks passing it around. Wall with it. And Rose picks him up defensively. And Love with the basket on the assist from Wall. Wall's got 6 assists in the game.
And you can tell Love is used to being covered and covered well, because when this guy's focused, he's going to score no matter what.
Now here's Rose. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And McHale gets double teamed. Pass to Cycling. He's with 3. Rebound Love. And it's Wall with the ball for the Bucks. A 12-point game. Iverson passes to Lambier. 2 points. That one goes. Lambier's got his second basket of the game.
Well, easy money, right? I like the strategy. Go inside, get a high percentage look.
Outside Hardaway. Pulls it from 20. One shot is good that time. Hardaway has got 6 in the quarter.
And a lot of teams avoid the mid-range jumper, but they seem to be using it well.
Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Boston leading by 10. Wall with the steal. By himself. And Wall with the slam.
Those are sensational defensive instincts on display from John Wall. So good at creating opportunities through his defense.
Here's Cycling. He's got 10. Hits to Hardaway. McHale passes to Hardaway. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Cycling. Rebound Milwaukee. Love's got 6 rebounds here tonight. To the inside. Iverson. Yes! And it's Irving picking up the assist. 14 points for Iverson.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from the inside.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Well, night in and night out, sometimes it's a battle of runs. Who has the most?
So both teams changing it up here. Here's Houston. Johnson outside. Over Jefferson. And down in the low post. It goes. Bucks trail by 8. And Wall kicks to Levine. Pass to Love. Here's Wall. Lets it go from deep. And McHale pulls it down. McHale's got his fourth rebound in this one. Johnson outside. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
First trip to the line for him here. That one is off. Abdul-Jabbar is checked in for Boston. Allen comes in for McHale. And the second free throw, good. Bucks trail by 9. Ball passes to Levine. Now Love. And the shot goes down. Love's got 12. Here's Rondo. 8 points for him. The dish to Abdul-Jabbar. And against Rondo. Here's Houston. Kicks it out to Johnson. Another shot. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And Houston, a pro at initiating the contact, an aggressive shooter who's looking for opportunities to get to the line.
The Celtics have converted 4 of 7 free throws on the night. And he makes the first. Oakley, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Kidd comes in for Levine. Good on the second, so he makes them both.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Rondo. Here's Wall. Defense right on him. Stolen by Allen. And a fast break now for the Celtics. Here's Houston. Sweet little floater. 8 points for him.
Well, that's a nice play. You've got to read the situation and go to your floater game when necessary.
Wall, let's make it. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Johnson finds Allen. Rondo with the ball. Lays it up and banks it in. Rondo's got 10 points in the game.
And how about the focus there from Rondo? Doesn't let the D get to him. Able to complete that play through contact.
It's stolen by Johnson. Here's Allen. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Love.
Yeah, just nice strength there and then just off with the shot.
The Celtics have gone 6 of 9 at the line. And the first one drops. Ray Allen hits them both. 51 seconds left in the third quarter. Wall against Rondo. Outside, Wall. Just 5 to shoot. With the teardrop. Not going to go that time. Good D by Rondo. Pass to Houston. Shot and game clock separated by 5. This is to Johnson. From the arc. Houston can't get it to go. Outside Kidd. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Boston on top. They lead by 13. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee.
They should take it to 10. They should take it to 10.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You'll love the unselfish play.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. We've got Johnson, Allen out there with Rajon Rondo. Then there's Dominique Wilkins. And it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the 5 down low.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Rondo against Wall. Open shot. Kidd from out on the wing. He knocks it down. Here's Wilkins. Allen outside. There's the 3. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Well, you know this, Greg. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
Wall, that's good.
That's a big time move right there by John Wall. Go to work.
Allen against Kidd. Outside Wilkins. Back to Rondo. With some arc, and it's good on the layup.
He is just so tough to guard. He can fake you one way and then use that beautiful spin to just blow by you.
Here's Kidd and Abdul-Jabbar with the block. Here's Rondo. Wall with the block.
Twice on the pipes, the anticipation, the athleticism. Terrific job by Wall, rejecting that attempt. Pretty dime there, the kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Celtics leading by 14. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Allen kicks to Wilkins. Five on the clock. Lets it go with the 3. Rebounded by the Bucks. Right side Jefferson. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth.
And he's been passive today, but maybe that's what he needs to get him going. Because for him to be successful, he's got to be a little more selfish.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. And with the fourth quarter push coming up here, the coach going over the game plan, and these players rehydrating themselves with Gatorade, recharging their bodies, refocusing their minds, and getting that strategy down to close out the game. Bill Lambeer's checked in for Oak. Irving comes in for Jefferson. And Allen Iverson is subbed in for John Wall. McHale's checked in for the Celtics. Hardaway comes in for Rajon Rondo. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Brad Stevens had to say to his team. He talked about the mindset they need to have and what he wants to see the rest of the way. Engagement at both ends and making good decisions with the ball. Guys?
Here's Iverson after Kareem Abdul-Jabbar scored. That's in. The Celtic lead is stepped out down to 12 as they get that one from Allen Iverson.
Just doing what he can. He's competing, he's converting.
And he has really kept them in this one, Greg, on high effort level. Now the rest of the team has got to step up.
Now, here is Abdul-Jabbar. And Jason Kidd picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. And it's Kevin Love with the foul. It's his third foul of the game. Off the inbound. And Wilkins gets it to go on the assist by McHale. Wilkins has got 22.
And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Pass to Iverson. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. It's going to go on Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Shooting two.
First one falls for him. And both free throws good for Iverson. Celtics leading by 12. Hardaway passes to McHale. Lambeer against Abdul-Jabbar. He dishes it to Wilkins. Pocket six. And the pass to Hardaway. Here's McHale. That shot off. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. Passes to Iverson. Count the basket. Iverson's got 12 points here in the second half.
And not just that, it's the energy and passion with which Iverson plays. It just feels like any shot he takes, he can make.
Shot's good by Wilkins. Bucks trail by 12. Now, here is Irving. It up high, out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
Bucks have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. Kidd kicks to Love. Stolen by Wilkins. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Makes it off the glass. Wilkins has got 6 in the quarter.
And with the pace of today's game, transition defense is at a premium.
I don't think anyone was catching him on that play. That is unbelievable.
Now here's Kidd. It's stolen by Abdul-Jabbar. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
That free throw good from Wilkins. Both free throws, good from Wilkins.
And they didn't shoot it very well from the line in the first half, but they've gotten much better since halftime, and it's helped them to secure the lead.
The basket counts and one. They'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play.
And Iverson, the master of the and one, just a rugged, undersized guard who plays well through contact.
Free throw good, Iverson. Celtics leading by 13. Hardaway passes to Wilkins. The rebound by Kevin Love. Love's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's Irving. Over to Hardaway. No good from Irving. Celtics have gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. And some solid looks for them. Wilkins with the ball. He's picked up by Irving. Hardaway against Iverson. Hardaway kicks to Wilkins. Shot clock at 6. And that one, good. Wilkins has got 10 points in the quarter.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Irving. And the shot is good. Dropping in off the front of the rim.
Boy, the bucket's been 5 feet wide for him. He's dropping everything in, Kevin.
Pass to Hardaway. Moving against Wilkins. Pass to Hardaway. McHale outside. Get the shot. Hardaway, no good. Bucks trail by 13. Here's Iverson trying to get open as Irving. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And now it's up to 25 points for Iverson. Celtics have gone 8 of 13 from the field since the start of the fourth, sinking the majority of their shots. Now a timeout called by Boston.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back under them.
Presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Dominique Wilkins.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
You know, that's how you send a message to open a series. There's always one player who's the difference maker in the playoffs. And I think we found our man. Abdul-Jabbar with it. The pass to Wilkins. That's a floater go. Hit up top. He's covered by Rondo. Hit. Good.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
Now here's Wilkins. And the rejection by Love.
Well, Kevin Love, such a smart defender, sent it back.
He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes, what a big-time asset defensively.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the side.
Some guys just relish the challenge, find a way, and he does it.
A fader. He gets that one. Wilkins has got 12 now in this quarter. Timeout called the Bucks. They're behind by 9. 1:31 left to play in the final quarter. Iverson against Allen. Iverson outside. The 8-footer. The shot's good. Iverson's got 27 points.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help this team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Now here's Wilkins. Shot clock at 5. On deep. Kidd grabs the board.
A shot like that is a polite way to say, hey, coach, bench me.
And the funny thing is, if that doesn't get you benched, I have no idea what would.
Yeah, one of the game's premier agitators. Lambier can bait the foul call as well as anyone.
Bill Lambier. 2 shots.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he does get the second one, and that turns the lead to 6.
They can't really afford to leave points at the line right now. He would have loved to cash in on each of those free throws and trim the lead even more.
Now here's Wilkins. Allen kicks to Wilkins. Milwaukee with the rebound.
And looking for a very quick shot here.
Well, Greg, you've got to run a play that's a quick strike. You've got to immediately foul after that.
One of the best dunkers in the league off the drive. I mean, he's often still hanging in the air, but other guys are on their way down.
Now a timeout called by Boston. They lead by 4. There's 21 seconds left to play here in the 4th. Charles Oakley, he's checked in for the Bucks. There's 21 seconds left here in the 4th quarter, and they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
And that will add to a healthy lead after that trip to the free throw line.
Timeout called the Bucks. They're down by 6. 17 seconds left to play here in the 4th. Guys, what do you think?
And they need a quick basket here.
Well, preferably a 3, right? If there's a clean look, take it.
17 seconds left to play in the final quarter.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
Clutch free throws there. That should ensure they're going home with the W.
And on the way from Irving for 3. Rebounded by McHale. And so they choose to intentionally foul. Free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point game. Now Wong. So it's the Celtics picking up the win. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
That concludes this broadcast of the Western Conference Finals. For Doris Berg, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.